Looks we've got Cherry Creek going to the box of 2 for Elmway. So at 14:43 to go here in the first, your Wolves are going to get on to power play. Looks like the referee just took one right off the mitt. Cherry Creek walks in with a shot on behind the net. Here's on court right here. Here we go on the way out. There's Mikey. He hits the man up top. That's 60. Xander in the middle. He dumps it in. Puck back into the neutral zone. That's 16. That's Big Q. He dumps it in. Cherry Creek's got it. They rotate it there behind the net. Send it out into the neutral zone. It's recovered by your Wolves. There's Quinn on the far side boards. He's challenged. Here comes Cherry Creek with it. Walking across. Pass is sent out front. Didn't connect. There's Crosby. Hits this guy in the neutral zone. Up and on. That's Big Quinn. He's on 2-on-1. There's Quinn. Shot on. Gloved by the goalie. 13:71 here to go in the first period. Full change of lines. Here they come. Face off. Far side to the left. Cherry Creek goalie in that far circle. 13:17 here to go first period. Up kick the face left. 96. Big Manu, also known as Minnesota. Cherry Creek comes back and then the neutral zone is bobbled around. Tough handle there. Cherry Creek walks in. They don't get it. It's back into the neutral zone. There's 96. There's Manu. Big shot on the goalie. Blocker save. Sent into the near side corner. Lost to make contact. And we are going to have another face-off. Again, when you look at the history of the two programs, Cherry Creek's had a hockey team for I don't know how long, but definitely not the sophomore season like your folks. Face-off was won, contested, and then won by Manny. He sends it back. Near side boards, we can't see a whole lot there, folks, as they battle on the boards. Battling on the boards, that's Casey, and he had help from Big Man who's chasing. Puck's in all the way around, 61 there. That's Brady Jackson on the D. He tries to send it up, chip it out. Cherry Creek's got to reset, so here come your Wolves. They pick it up the far side corner. 86. That was Parker sending it all the way down. Puck now in the neutral zone. Xander looking to pick that up. Here comes Cherry Creek across the blue line. He can't handle it. He just dumps it in the near side corner. Cherry Creek sends it out front. Nobody there. Puck makes it all the way up to the blue. Where's that shake again? He's going to throw it up. That was Casey. He just throw it up. Can't get it out. Cherry Creek on the hot yard. He's trying to walk in with the man up front. He can't handle it. He sends it back out front. It ends up on the stick up. That's Casey. There's Casey. Takes it out. They get it out. Hits his man right in the neutral zone. That was 94. That was Big Alex. There's Chick with it. He can't handle it. 2-on-1. And it is golfed on the other side. On the boards. I believe that was Parker. Parker with it again on the far side board. It's chipped out almost. That was 70. There goes Pierce. He's on his horse. Down he goes. Shot on. Blocker save. Rebound. Nobody there. Cherry Creek recovers. They're bringing it out through the neutral zone. They got 2 men. Here come your men in black. Shot on Brooksy. Big glove save down. Big rebound up front. Recovered. And it is now sent all the way up. Up high on the boards. That's Pierce. Far side board. Pierce looking for a man at center two. Nobody there. Pierce recovers. She's looking to send it again. He finds the man. Shot on goalie. Blocker save. Sent into the far side corner. Near side corner. Puck is cycled back around. Bound by Cherry Creek. Here come the men in black. Out they come. Keeping it down in the Cherry Creek zone. And they've got a breakout there. They couldn't make it work though. Looking for the man at center. That was your Wolves on the forward. Forecheck. Here comes Cherry Creek through the neutral zone. He sends it, chips it up to his man. It don't get through. Puck's in the feet of the Wolves. Just inside the blue. Cherry Creek recovers through there out the circle. Good press. The way to go. Carter takes his man out. And here we go. Puck all the way around, trying to get it up. Cherry Creek dumps it back in. Right by Brooks. And it goes into the near side corner. Cherry Creek trying to cycle it in behind. There's 2 of your Wolves right now. Cherry Creek covers. He sends the backhands into the middle of the rink, and it's sent up and out. Across the boards and out across the blue. There goes Carter carrying the neutral zone. He chips it in. And we go for a full change. Cherry Creek in the neutral zone. Unorganized. A bit of ping pong going on here. Again, it's still Now it's controlled. That's Xander going the other way. Xander gets it. Again, gets it across the blue, but it goes to, ends up on the stick of the Bruins. They're going all the way down, and they signal icing. Rotated around, far side boards. That's Bruins 6, trying to break it out on the far side boards from the half. Cherry Creek recovers. They're in the corner looking for the man out front. He gets all the way up. Now Cherry Creek's got to go recover it. In the neutral zone, it's a full reset. 9:28 left to go here in the first period. Cherry Creek collects it. They're in the neutral zone. He gets his man up here, close near side. Shot on, wide, into the near side corner. Cherry Creek recovers and sends it around on the other side for the cycle. Rudy's there to reverse course. Cherry Creek now has recovered it again, near side corner. Looking for a man up top. Come in. Shot on, he misses. There's Rudy, far side boards. He's looking to chip it out. Cherry Creek keeps it in. It goes into the center here, and your Wolves get it out into the neutral zone. Cherry Creek's now recovered at their blue line. D-to-D pass, they cycle, looking for their man in the neutral zone. He crosses, leaves it. Looks like Quinn by defense. Another shot on. Head save. Way to go, Brooks. Another one right off the post. Cherry Creek fits it in. Up in the near side corner. Here comes their Wolves. They hit the center man. That was Rooney on the blue, and they got to reset Cherry Creek out. They chip it all the way back in after the reset, and they're still got to reset. Now Cherry Creek gets the full reset, and here come your Wolves. Carrying it across. That's Parker. He's got a neutral zone. Looking for a man up front. Doesn't connect. It goes off into the far Bruins corner. Out they come. Here comes your men in black. All through the neutral zone with some speed. Single man looking for help. Nobody there. He looks odd to get it in. That was a hand pass in the forward zone. Cherry Creek, that's illegal. Nice try on that one. They didn't know that. Come on, PJ.
A for effort.
All right.
I mean,
there's no hand passes in the forward area.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Is that what it is?
I think so. I've heard that before.
You ain't rubbing, you ain't racing?
Right, yeah.
There's our
That's what I've heard before.
There you go. Face off in the neutral zone. That was big Minnesota. He didn't win. Cherry Creek recovered. They crossed the blue line. He's looking to center it. And Brooksy looks to stick it out. And now Brooks is going to cover for a face off. That was a good choice by Brooks.
Way to cover up.
7:55 here to go in the first period. Your face off here on your side. On the dot. Here comes Minnesota from the face off. Face off is not one. It's recovered by Bruins. Sent back all the way and away to go. 74th. Big Tate stepping up. He's chasing. What a good forecheck that was. What do you think, PJ?
That was. He was on him. Pressuring him right away.
Well done. Cherry Creek from the neutral zone sends it all the way back in, dangerously down by the net. Brooks sticks it off to the side. Bucks all the way out, and now a little bit of a race. We got Minnesota there looking to get it, and it is still playing ping pong at center ice. Here goes Manu, far boards. He drops it back. D there holds him. That was 21. Way to go. Check up. And we got an offside there by the Bruins. Puck will come out for a face-off at 7:17 left to go here in the first period. Pretty good pace. What do you think?
Definitely picking it up for sure.
Full change here. Face off far side, neutral zone. That's Big Alex, 94. Face off.
Little by
one, but it was controlled. And here out comes that's Jacob Bient. He's taking it on the near side. Chips it in, and all the way around. It's recovered behind by the Bruins. They look to chip it up those near side boards. Two men down there against one, so two black on one there. And out they come, opposite side. Bruins looking to get it up. Now they chip it up. It's still held in. Good job. Way to go, Carter. Hold that line. Here they come now with some speed coming the other way. He's trying to walk in. Shot on. Brooks picks it up and stick down into the corner. Looking to chase it out. Doesn't get it all the way out. Bruins have kept it in. Now it's backhanded out. And now Pierce is on his own. He's facing the goalie. Good forecheck there. Pierce was up and in the zone, ready to go. Pucks come all the way back down. And Brooks is going to.
Indeed. Little by little, this Wolves team is getting better.
They are. You can see them dialing it in. Passing's getting a little better. Their positioning's getting a little better. Again, tough one there on that first goal, though.
Those 6 a.m.s are paying off. Or they will eventually start to pay off.
Face-off close. Face-off is contested. And one controlled now by the Wolves. They send it up. PJ. Now There's Cherry Creek cycling down low. They're looking to get help. They don't have any. In behind, there's Quinn. He's chasing on his own. Now Quinn's recovered the puck, and he's on his way out. Quinn's through the neutral zone. He's got a man up. He hits 17. That would have been Jacob. A little hot to handle. Jacob still got the puck on his stick. He's looking for help. Back up to PJ it goes. Parker's walking the line. He turns and goes the other way. Sends it in, and it doesn't get all the way in. And here comes Cherry Creek. 2-on-1 coming the other way. Looking for his man. Hits it. Off the post.
The iron.
Missed that off the iron, and they're looking. Oh, some luck there. Here we go. They're still looking at kick. He's looking for his man. Cherry Creek was nobody there. Off their D. They look back to cycle. Shot on Brooks.
Oh, just snuck
Went
in.
off the stick for sure and bounced in. That was a toughie. That was not Brooks' fault. A little redirection there, but they got to get that puck out. So 5:35 to go here in the second period, and we got a deuce, 2 on the board for the Bruins. Let's see if we can get this. Look like she's working the fight yet. Here we go. Face off after the goal. That's Sander out there with almost a win. That didn't seem like it worked. We'll try again. And around the other way, that's 21 looking to get it up. Here we go, Piano. He gets it up and not all the way up. Cherry Creek behind there. The man up front, 61. He walks around looking for the man up front. Can't connect. Looking to bring it up with lots of traffic. With the boys keeping the stick down. Bucket sent up that again with Pacheco. Pacheco tries to get it up, and Mike doesn't get it up. That was A.H.C. Again, puck in the corner, near side corner. And that's Pacheco. Shot on. Must have hit somebody. Didn't hit. Okay. Albertine's got it. He's through the neutral zone. He's good to just chip it and bump it in. 4:46 left to go here, second period. Puck's down, goalie was out. Not sure what happened there. Did he lose an edge, PJ?
It looked like it because he fell down for sure.
There we go. Here comes Cherry Creek right through the neutral zone. They got 3-on-2 the other way. They pick it up. Shot on over Brooks. Loves that one. Well, we're working on it. Here we go as we go to retrieve the puck. Not sure Brooks got help on that one, but I would think he might want that one again. And right now, 4:32 left to go here in the first with 3 on the board. Face-off was won by the Bruins. It's sent all the way back in the neutral zone, and there's a little bit of contesting going on, but in walks in, and the Wolves look like they had a chance, but it's recovered with the Bruins, and on the way it comes out. Good feed there. Brooks covers up. They're going to hold it. Again, as we're learning how to use this app, not quite sure we're getting the goals to show up quite yet. Face off. Back into the corner. Cherry Creek carries it out. Got a man right up there. Misses man. Shot on. Bounced again by the side. Cherry Creek cycles it back all the way to their feet. Send it back into the far side corner. Carter, he rings it back the other way. And we don't have... Now we have the puck all the way. Number 6, Rui up there on the forecheck trying to keep it in. It comes all the way out, so your Wolves will have to reset. That's Big Minnesota. Sends it back to Big O. That's Owen. And they send it back down the board. They'll look to reorganize. Here come the Wolves now through the neutral zone. There's centerman coming up. Shot on Brooks. That was knocked down. Saved by Brooks. Sent way up. It was recovered. Cherry Creek looking for their man up front. Can't get clear. Cherry Creek's got here's the near side board. Brooks there made a good save. All the way up. And here comes Minnesota. That's 96. He's on a horse. Here he goes. Now they got numbers going the other way. Man, with the backhand.
Still loose.
Pick up the loose change. Way to go, Wolves. 3:02. The Wolves put one on the board.
They did not give up there.
I'm telling you, all that work. And who looks like he's first through the line? Would that be number 6? That'd be Runda. I'm not sure if he's going to get credit. We'll pull up game sheets. But we'll take it. 3-1 on the board. Your Wolves are coming here with 1 on the board before the end of the first. We'll take that for signs the light, PJ.
There is.
Face off was one, but controlled by Cherry Creek. They sent it in. Sent back out. Now there's got to be a reset. And Cherry Creek walks it finally across the line. Shot on Brooks wide. It's come all the way around here. Near side board. PJ sent it all the way around. Mark, sorry, PJ, I'll get it right.
He is a PJ.
He is a PJ. Well, then we got PJ Jr., PJ Senior. Shot on off the other side of the net. Brooks walked in there. Cherry Creek still got it on that far side corner. In the feet. Cherry Creek's looking for it. He looks to walk in with a backhand. That doesn't work. Cherry Creek's got it here close by. Looks like we're back to the top of the circle. Drops it for his D-man. And going the other way is Pierce at 70. Here he goes. Here side boards. He walks in, loses a little bit. Lost the handle, PJ, but he tried hard to get it down there, and he's still down in their zone.
Hey, keep it down there and put some shots on.
There was a
Things happen.
Swing and a miss there by Big Alex. And coming it up. And here comes one of the men in black. Well, again, off the bobble, they get the puck controlled and they send a man deep. So, tough to chase him down when he's on his horse. 4-1. 156 left to go here. First period. Face off now, that's Xander. Cherry Creek's got the win. Cycles it back to their D. And now it's loose. It's recovered and sent over. That's Pacheco. It's his line mate 61. That's Brady. Sends it back. And who's that up top? I didn't see.
Looked like Mikey.
Mikey's got it off the backhand, and that didn't make a connection there. Coming back the other way through the neutral zone. Puck still loose. Cherry Creek just chips it in. It's hit there. I didn't see who that was. That was good Brady again. Around Cherry Creek first to it. Leave it up front. Thank goodness. Who was that right there?
Brady.
Fun way to go, Brady. Probably helped Brooks make a save there, that's for sure. Minute 15 left to go here in the still cycle it, keep it low. That's Mikey. Looks for man up front. He's got Pacheco. Pacheco shot, but it's wide on blocker side high. That's 90. He's in. That's Big Cade. He's moving to move his. Can't get it there. No man. On the way back, Cherry Creek gets their man. They cross the blue line. Puck in. Good. Back in all the way up. Back up high here. There's Mikey.
What a big hit by Mikey.
There you go, Mikey's got it across the blue. They got to reset. All the way across now. They've reset. Here comes Cherry Creek walking in. There. Good shoulder there. Lots of traffic. First save. God, way to go, Brooks. Brooks, he's back up and reset. Let's go, Mikey. Puck at the blue. Side board. They just chip it in. It's like the wrong way back. It's an odd bounce and right is up right on the pad of Brooks. Cherry Creek behind. He doesn't have a handle on it. He's trying to send his man up to the opposite side. Looking across. Doesn't have control of it. And pucks out and out the blue. Now it's got to be a reset by Cherry Creek. Puck across. D to D. That was D to D over in the neutral zone. They cross the blue line. He leaves it for his forward. Looking for a deep cut on. Brooks save and at the end of the period. So again, good attempt there, but again, we got to tighten up. When you're looking at the amount of traffic that keeps coming up Brooks, we got to clean that lane out.
A lot of free guys right there in front in the slot.
Picking up that loose change on two of them, and then two breakaways on the other. So, again, 15 is on the board here for the second period. We'll be back to you with audio in just a second. right, folks, again, having some difficulty trying to get the score to take on the sideline app. And even game change doesn't seem to be working well here with the Wi-Fi connection. So, change of ends, long change for your Wolves. Face-off was one. That was Minnesota. He sends it up on the wing on the other side. That looked like it was at 6 to Rudy. They're battling there in the neutral zone. Minnesota's got it. We got to get the music turned off. Whoever the DJ is today is asleep at the wheel. And far side, it's going to go the other way. 13:51, 4-1.
That is one thing about this team. There's no quitting them.
There is not. I totally agree with you. Heart, they got the heart of the dogs. Let me tell you.
They do.
Pitbull on a T-ball. Here we go. Face off. Far. It's won by Cherry Creek. They send it back to their D. Their D's looking to walk it in. He walks all the way down, looking for a man up front. Brooks is there, picks it up, and a save up the pass. And here come your Wolves coming out the other way. I believe that's Pierce, man. He's racing. There's a little slash, another slash. Oh, he tried to tuck another pass. He still got it. Picked up his own rebound. Good attack there. They're 17. Way to go, Jacob. You're looking to battle. 94, that's Big Alex. Puck's held in. That's Quinn. He sends it back down in. Cherry Creek's got it on the boards. They're taking it through the neutral zone, and now we got odd numbers going the other way. It's good. Shot on Brooks. Save sends it into the near side corner. Recovered by Cherry Creek. Now they've got it down behind the net. Send it to this near side corner again. Wait above the big Q. He sends it down. It's too hot to handle.
Looks like it got tipped by it.
Yep. It's settled by their goalie. No ice. Puck sent all the way back down to the neutral zone, and it wasn't able to be handled by Big Alex. Puck sent all the way around. I believe that was Parker, wasn't it?
It was.
86. All right, up. It's picked up by Cherry Creek. They walk in. Lots of stick. Keep it down. Brooks is going to take the face off. 12:42 here to go. Second period. Lots of action. Again, for those trying to keep up with the score, keep you viewing the scoreboard. We can't seem to get to this afternoon tonight, so still showing 0-0 on the first, but this is not working on the app. So, face-off was won and controlled now by Cherry Creek. They send it in. There was an errant pass through, and it went off and stick into that far side corner. Cherry Creek recovered it, and they are now behind the net looking at it. Make contact. Again, Cherry Creek in the black, your Wolves in the white. Battling in that near side corner. Cherry Creek with it behind, looking for a man up front. He's in that far side. Almost back to the blue line. Still trying to get it in. We got to keep those guys out. Still cycling it around. He finally leads back for his D. D sends it down. It's way off and outside of the net. All the way back now, cycling to their D, and they're on that no man's area, that far corner. All the way out now in the neutral zone. And they've now recovered. There's Cherry Creek looking with a backhand off of some good forechecking is kept head out of the zone. Back the other way now. Cherry Creek makes a connection. There's two men now, three men in, looking for a man. Their D-man walks in, but he gets into traffic and doesn't get the puck. Their other D-man sends it in. They look to center.
Ooh, what a save.
Brooks makes at least two saves there. One initial and then covers up. 11:34 to go now. Still 4-1 second period. Outside of that first period penalty call to Cherry Creek. No other penalties so far. Face off all the way down. One by Cherry Creek. They walk the blue line. He makes their connection on the blue. It's backhanded by the Wolves trying to get it out. Still kept in. Cherry Creek can't get the puck centered. Lots of good sticks in the traffic lane is full. There's Manu on the other side, far side boards. There's three of the white jerseys, three of the black, and through that little melee, they get it all the way out and send all the way down for ice. 11:10 left to go here in the second period. Pretty good clip, PJ. What do you think?
It is. It's a not bad little game right here for these boys.
Showing signs of life. Let's see if we can get one right here. Again, 5-on-5 action. Nickname. And face-off was swept into Cherry Creek's control. 15 on the backside. That was Big O. He sends it all the way down the neutral zone. No icing. Cherry Creek looks to recycle it here. And Casey's down there with a great forecheck. Good job. Again, looks like they were trying to send it. And Cherry Creek does a phone, and they will cycle back to regroup. Good forecheck again by your Wolves. And the Wolves have control of it. Sent into the middle, and it's picked up there by Cherry Creek. Cherry Creek's got it on the near side boards, looking for help, doesn't find it, and the Wolves send it down. It's recovered by the Bruins. Shot on. Brooks took one right off the shoulder, I would imagine. Came out front. Puck's all the way out. And there's 74 went down over there. That was Cade. Not sure how that happened. Puck ends up back in Wolves zone. It's recovered by Casey. He's looking to get it all the way out and doesn't connect with Carter to get that clear. 77. There you go, Brooks. Sealed up the wickets. They send it all the way back down. Cherry Creek looks like they're going for a change, and then there's Big O and sends it up and off the boards, and they say no icing. It's all the way down. And on the forecheck in pursuit. Lanier, that was 74, so that was Cade again. Good job, Cade. Puck's right in front here. Your Bruin. Your Wolves bench. Bruins have it when they're recovered. They cycle back around their net. And great forecheck there again by 70. Way to go, Pierce. Puck's over, but it was controlled by the Wolves. They sent it back into the neutral zone. A little bit of dancing, a little bit of ping pong, and it's still neutral zone now. Back in Wolves control. They send it down and back into the neutral zone. Looking to organize something to come in. The Bruins, they just send it and ship it in. And your Wolves have it on those near side boards in that dark corner down there. Now the Bruins look like they're holding. Hold. And the Wolves look to try to center and get it out. That didn't happen. Another stick save. Way to go, Brooks. Return a shot off of that puck that we recovered. In that far corner now, they can't see up. Arms up. So there's a penalty coming. And let's see. What do we call roughing? There we go. Well, he's getting the right call tonight. So 8:41 left to go here, second period. We're going to go on to power play. 94, that's Big Alex is out here. He's got Pierce. On the other wing here, 17. Again, on the back end, that would be Parker, and who's the other one? That would be Quinn. Puck bobbled up and off the boards by Quinn, and it ends up with an odd man rush going the other way. So it would have been a shorthand. And they're battling on that far side of the net. So an odd situation. Well, we're trying to get it out to reorganize, but the Bruins still keep control of the puck down there, man, short. So come on, Wolves, get control. We got the extra man here. Odd looking setup here. We're not the ones that are on the power play, or we're on the PK. We're on the power play. Through the neutral zone, it's in the feet. Coming the other way, they try to make it. There's a push in, but the puck's still loose. Again, just a puck back. It wasn't carried in. They got the advantage. Power play. Way to go, Pierce. He's got it now. He tries to stuff it in. It's out front. There's nobody there to help him. Pierce cycles it back. All the way back to the D. Shot on. Right into the glove. Good goalie there for. You look at the height difference between Brooks and their goalie. What do you see a difference?
Whoa! I would not have noticed that until you said something, that's for sure.
I want to see that guy's USA hockey card. I guarantee he's either a junior or senior. Face off, far side circle. Here we go. Pump down. Controlled, and it is controlled by the Bruins. And they're looking to get it out, but the Wolves will finally get it. Got control on the board, looking to get it out. Again, bad pass. Nobody there.
Big hit.
And goalie will hold on here. 37 seconds left to go. We got a shot here. Reorganize and win the face-off. So, 7:18 left to go in the second. 37 seconds left here on the power play. Puck down. It's recovered by Terry Creek. They send it all the way down. And it is sent all the way down into the neutral zone. Then Xander with the recovery up the wall, but he gets it on the stick of a Bruin. Bruins walk in. Shot on. Brooks save. Came back out. Looks like that we did have control. Then we did. Now we do. All right. Puck sent all the way around. Cycling it. That was Big K and Rope Tie sends it down the board the other side. Yeah, pull up there. Nobody in the neutral zone. They're looking to get it out. That was Cage who makes a touch with it. Now Rooney tips it in, but there's nobody there to help. And with that, we're back to 5-on-5 action. As they walk in, that's Xander. He's walking the line. Got on. Easy glove save. Goalie's out all the way. No traffic.
Need to get some of them.
Sorry there.
Oh, you're good. No, need to get some of them forwards up there blocking that tendy that they have.
Agreed. But our little freshman.
That is true.
Yeah, we got my advantage. All right, so face off. Right side circle. Face off is one. Both keep it in. They walk the blue line. And
oh, now they're calling it off.
Now he's got to make them come up. Boy, oh boy, sometimes I wonder. Two-man system. Here it is. Out the other way come the Bruins through the neutral zone. They're going all the way down. And that underneath Brooksy. Oh, Lord. Well, it was an odd breakout, but through that, the Bruins connect. And at 6:15 to go in the second, they sneak one under Brooks, 5-hole.
I think that is one that Brooks definitely wants back right there.
I'm going to say you are right on the money, sir. So let's hit the game sheet and see if we got a live game now that we can get some. It's off one controlled by the Bruins through the neutral zone. They cross the blue line, still with control. And he looks to walk all the way in. And the puck goes errantly off from the far side corner. Now it's near side puck that's circled all the way around. They're looking for a recovery, but that's Big O, and he loses the net behind the net and his stick on the boards, it looks like. And so the Bruins still have it. They're looking to walk it in. And then that's Big Manu coming all the way out. He gets his man up front. And here he comes, 74. Cage shot on. That went a little wide. There was a little bit of a wall to that puck. Going the other way.
Oh, big hit right there on the board.
Ready to go, Manning. There we go. Mikey's got it. He tries to tuck it under. Glove in there.
Oh.
It is hell. But good job there with the attack on the top.
He was battling for that.
He was. Good job. 5:26 left to go here in the second period. 5-1. Your Wolves down.
Yeah, and his stick did get caught down there in the board.
Odd. I never saw that here before. Got stuck right in the crevice and hell. Makes off near side circle here. Puck down. Money controlled by the Bruins. Ends up on the stick. That was 17. That was the end. He still got it. Far side board. So he shipped it all the way down to that far side corner. Puck's still there. It's controlled by the Bruins. So here's Pierce on the check. They look to chip it off the board. It was Owen that's coming underneath us now. Returned it from the locker room. Puck sent out high side. He's there, but then that's big 67 for the big bad Bruins. Sends it back in. D on the other side in the white jersey. That is Parker sends it up into the neutral zone. Ooh, I thought we might be getting it for two. The old hookaroo. Nope, you got it for tripping. All right, so for the first time tonight, off of a tripping call. Let's see who the coaches sent out here. The PK. 61, 60, 21, and 30. So coming out, we got Xander, Brady. On the back end, who was that on again? A.H.C, and then I didn't see one more. So face-off was one controlled by the Bruins. They send it down. They still have control of it. He cycles it up high here to his D. His D-man sends it down way into that far corner. Good pressure there by 21. That's Keanu. And out it comes. Here we go. On his course. That was Casey who's wasting time. Good job, Casey. We got it now into the into the Bruins zone. He's after just slipping back down. They send one man up high here. On 60, that's Sanders. He's bumping and grinding, trying to get it up. Good forecheck there. Bruins connect in the neutral zone. They got 3-on-2 going the other way, but the Wolves are back. Off From the backhand, looks to set it up there. The D-man on the back sends it in. Ooh. Again, one save, and we can't clear the net.
That looked like he hit it into one of his own players, and then it just dropped right in front of him, and then he just put it in.
Picks up the loose change. So with 3:19 to go, we got 6 on the board now for the big bad black Bruins. And your Wolves down by a bunch. Still on game sheet, so we can't give you the updates on shots because it's not updated. So Wolves won the face-off. It's all the way back and recovered by the Bruins, and here they come the other end. Being forced out here to the near side boards. Deep in Wolves zone, they're on that board called no man's land here. And they keep it in. The Bruins on the blue line. They send it in that far side corner. That's Carter. He swings it all the way around. First man to the puck. Looks like it's Casey 13. He's met with traffic. That's the Bruins. Puck's out now, and they got to control and do a reset. Bruins dump it all the way in, and Carter recovers, backhands into that far side board. Nobody there to pick it up. Bruins keep it in. And again, it's sent back for the cycle down to that far side corner. Puck's picked up. That's Rudy 6 looking to pitch it off the boards. He falls, loses an edge and falls, and there's 2 over there now. It's Carter and Rudy and Casey up high. Good stick there to try, but it goes D to D and then back to their D. Sent all the way down. Blocked or miss, and it goes the other side. It's recovered, and again, cycled back high here. Sent down to Brooks. Makes the pad save. Big rebound. Finally controlled. Stick on stick. And it comes all the way back down for ice. Second period. 6-1, your Wolves are down. Face-off will be down to the left of Brooks in that far circle. And with 2:02 on the board, opportunity here. Puck was won by the Wolves, but sent up by 94. That was Big Alex. Big shot, big rebound, and pucks all the way back out. Makes it and hits the man up front in the neutral zone. That was 74. Cade looking to make a break. Puck still in the neutral zone. It bounces all the way down, coming the other way. Holy
goal, losing the stick.
And again, we don't have a forecheck to take advantage of that situation. Bruins puck all the way down through the neutral zone. And that's Big Quinn. He's going to cycle around for some safety and a reset. He looks to
and that's going to be an icing.
Doesn't hit his man, and we're going to get an icing. 1:18 left to go here in the second period. And full change again, so here we go. Off to the right side down there. And that near side. To the right of the goalie, that'd be Brooks right. Puck bobbles out in front, oddly. And that was Brady trying to get it all the way out. Again, they walk in, pad save, way to go, Brooks. And pucks come back into the neutral zone. And we're going to get another call of a penalty to 67, I believe. And he's going to call interference.
Yep.
60. He's going to go sit for 2 for interference. We're going to face off here with 1:03 left in the second. And an opportunity for your Wolves to put another one on the board here. Not sure what's taking so long for them to set it up here. Wasting a lot of time. And finally down they come. 96, so that's Minnesota on the face-off. You've got Pierce again on the backside, 61. That'd be Brady back there, and then on the other side, that's the check. Pucks all the way around, and the Bruins send all the way down. And they are racing, and they beat us to the puck.
Wow.
We got to hustle, boys. Come on. Got the man advantage. Up looking for the man. There we go. Makes a connection. It's center. Here comes Jacob. Cross center. He looks to drop it back off the backhand. The man who missed that one. And the Bruins are going to send it all the way through the neutral zone and down. Puck rolling on edge. It's recovered and picked up by Brady. Here's Brady. Sends it up. He hits his man in the neutral zone. That was Jake again. They can't connect. And he looks to hit it up again. Now with some speed. Here comes Pacheco. 17 on the side of that Jake. Pierce with it. He's got to recycle, but we're going to get him. Well, see what we got here. Good. So, 57 seconds left to go. We will be on the power play, and it is 6-1. We're going to come off the audio for a minute while Coach gives them a pep talk, and we're right back to you. All right, folks, it looks like we might have scores working again now. Again, I don't know about PJ, but I'm technologically challenged, PJ.
You're lucky if I can turn on a computer.
All right, so looks like we got the score working. Still hasn't uploaded the roster, so again, we're not sure if we got the one goal because it's not showing the game sheets, and we don't know. So right now,
looks like we're waiting on a ref still.
Looks like we're waiting on one of the zebras to come back.
Maybe he had to take a bathroom break.
Getting the
ZAM. Yeah.
But again, it's T2.
During CPHL.
That's right. T1. Bingo. T2. Not so much, friend. So up comes the zebra. Here we go. And puck down here to start the third. Big 94. Way to go, Alex. He wins that face-off, but it's recovered by the Bruins. Bruins bring it across the blue line. Got on. Here's Big Owen. Up the boards. Chips it up. Send up the boards again. That was Jake again on the near side boards. Down all the way, and it looks like we're going to get a puck's coming all the way back down. So again, signs of life. It does seem like the coaches have some.
I would say so.
And it's the line up here, right close. 41 seconds left for the goal on the power play. One in control, but Mikey just chips it all the way up. Not quite sure I understand that concept of if we have the man advantage, taking carry the puck don't chip in.
I agree.
And out front, that was Mikey. They tried to connect.
Oh, and Mikey with an arm right there.
Mikey in the boards.
With a reverse hit.
There's a little bit of shenanigans there in the corner. Puck is kept in control. That's 60 right at the line. 12 seconds left. Here Wolves recover it. Big Carter behind. He looks to recycle. 5 seconds left on the power play. Carter carries it across the neutral zone. He loses an edge far side. It's picked up. That's Big Cade. Big Cade's crossed the line. Backhands in, and we're back to 5. 13:54 left to go here, third period. On the radio dial again, the Wolves are going from the right to the left. They're attacking. Shot on by Mikey right into the belly of that big mammoth Bruins goalie. Signs of hope. Looks like the lines are gelling though, because I'm going to say probably for 2 periods plus. Seems to be sending the same line sets out.
Yeah. And I noticed that on the scorecard and everything that they had for the lineup.
6-1. Face-off was won by the Wolves, not controlled. And the Bruins looked to gather it in the neutral zone, but instead on the way back the other way. That's 13. Way to go, Casey. Puck's down in that near side corner. We call it no man's land. Do your best to describe what happened. Looks like the Bruins have recovered. They're through the neutral zone all the way out. 2-on-1 coming the other way. Way to go, Parker. Good job, good stick getting that puck down, keeping them out of that center lane. Puck's all the way now out into the center. Picked up by the Bruins. He's trying to walk into 77. Man down in the corner, and it plays the bumper and just knocks it in. Again, doesn't look like our D guys picked up their assignments on that far side. A little frustrating there. Let's get a reset now, boys.
Just an open man down low, waiting for the puck.
Nobody there to challenge him.
Nope.
And it wasn't even the big man, it was the little man, 74 on that far side. All right, 96. Big man out there. Big stop puck down. Big stop is won by the Bruins in the neutral zone, and their D-man is carrying it up. Shot on the Brooks. Had to save. Big rebound out there. Not recovered, now recovered, and all the way out by the Wolves. Bruins have it. They send it rink wide. On the other side, that's Casey. He just sends it in, and he just got mauled down. No call. Puck's still in there. It's kept in by the Wolves. Banner looking to make contact there. Keeping the puck in. It's now into the neutral zone.
If he was 6'7" like their 10D, you may have seen that.
I was going to say 7-1.
7'1", you might be right.
7-1, about 280. So that one ended up over Brooks' shoulder, glove side high. Not quite sure he even saw it. So, roll the clock here, 11:03. And there is 8 on the board, even though it's showing 7.
And there they go. They put it on.
Here we go. So win by the Bruins again. Hot man rock. And Brooks pulls it out. Way to go, Brooks. Puck's recycled all the way high. Near side forward.
Big hit by Jake over here.
Right now, he leaves it for his other D-man. Tries to lock it in. Into the near side corner. Good job. Way to go, Pacheco. 77. Man, looking. Man down. He didn't get it. 72. Couldn't connect. He's one man. And then Black are buzzing. Our side 72 Black. He backhanded up. Doesn't get on it. And the Wolves coming off the side out. Man, 73 walking all the way around, and it's going to end up all the way up going the other way. There goes 17. It's 2-on-1. Oh, I wish you would have shot. God bless him. Jacob had it, couldn't get it down to settle to get the pass over. I think Pierce was on that way, wasn't it?
Ooh, I don't know.
Shot on wide coming the other way. Pacheco picks it up off the boards. He hits his man, bumped up and out. He doesn't connect there in the neutral zone. Coming the other way. Here comes Cherry Creek, 2-on-1. Shot on. Brooks, big save. Well, way to knock it down, Brooks. Puck up and out. And there goes Jacob going the other way. Jacob again all alone. He's got one man to beat. Backhand. Nice try. I think he got a little too deep there. Had control of the puck all the way. Cherry Creek looking. There's nobody there. He sends it on. There's Big O on the other side. Sends it back up and out. Cherry Creek can't cross. They got to reset. There's Carter, gets it out into the neutral zone. And no ice because it's really touched up and moved to the back of the net by the Bruins. Their D-man cycled it in behind the net. He's looking for an outlet. And he is hassled by the Wolves, but we're going to get an icing, I think. And then they waved it off. You call it, and then they wave it off. I'm not sure why. Arm up, and then they wave it off. On the other way, that's Sander. Sander gets it up into the neutral zone. There's nobody there to connect with. It ends up on the stick of the Bruins. They chip it in at the blue line. As Carter sends it all the way back out, Cherry Creek's got to tag up. Shot on the shot from the other side of the blue line. That's saved. Still off. They're going to get an offside call by the Bruins, not checking up. 8:25 to go. 8-1 on the clock. It doesn't look like the app is working, so your score is right now 8-1. 8 change left. Face off deep in Cherry Creek. Puck down, not one. Picked up by the Bruins coming the other way. And it dribbles across the blue line. Bruins still got it shot on the outside of the net. Lead off! He'll have to go on. Here we go. Lots of pushing and shoving, but they got it out. Rudy tries to get it picked up. Shot on, and there's a man in the bumper again. No D there. Cherry Creek got it. They cycle back towards the blue line. The big D guy walks it in. Lots of traffic. Puck's bouncing around. Parker, way to go. Parker, 60 Xander, he's harassing the big blue. Going the other way. They're keeping them to the outside. That's what they need to do. Cherry Creek got it over the near side. There's Rudy with the Ole. Now Rudy goes. There's Rudy. There's 6 looking for the man. He makes a connect with Mike. Doesn't make that connection in the neutral zone. Puck in that far neutral zone. Picked up and collected by Cherry Creek. They bring it back through all over the center. Here they are across the blue. They're harassed. That's a big Q there with Quinn on his stick. That's Cade. Gets it up and chips. And puck will go all the way down. Looks like they're going to call some ice. 6:44 running clock. 8-1. We're both down. There is signs of progress.
There is. The no quit in them, that is a huge positive for sure. These boys
on a T-ball.
Exactly. These boys do not quit.
They do not. There's anything I love is their tenacity. Puck down for the face-off. It was not fun. Puck bobbles all the way out. There's Big Cade. Robitaille going the other way. He can't control it. It goes in the neutral zone. It's chipped all the way back in. It's picked up on into the skates up. That was Cade. He shot on. It's a hobbler. And the Cherry Creek goalie settles it down, puts it behind the net. It's sent up, and had we let that go, that would have been ice.
That would have been.
Again, 21, he's behind the net. He's looking for a man up. There's Manu off the back of his stick. It's still in.
But it is out.
We got offside because you got a man buried down here. Not a heads-up play by Cherry Creek. He's still sitting as deep with us up. Here we go. Punched out for the neutral zone. Face off at 5:30 to go here in the third period. Manu out there. Face off in the feet of the official, and now it's bounced out all the way back down. Going to be backhanded behind the net by the Cherry Creek goal. Good attack up there. Way to go, Robitaille. He's in there looking, battling on the board. Can't sure see if you see it. Way to go, number 90. He's battling hard down there to keep it in.
Taking on 2 guys.
Yeah, he has 2 guys. Now he's got help, 74. Way to go, Cade's in there. They're battling. We got shoulders there. We got elbows. We got all kinds of, they're throwing all kinds of stuff.
We got some hockey going on down there.
Who comes out with it? That's the Bruins. Through the neutral zone. Here they come. Across the blue line. They're catching on the other side. Back going. They're looking.
Ooh.
Carter, save that one. Man, get that out. There you go. Now they got it. Way to go. And they're pitching it out. Puck still kept in. And we got 434. Carter looks to send it all the way around the other side. That's Cade. Cade does his thing. Puck is all the way back down. Cade chips it all the way back out. And the puck's going to get out. Now the Bruins got to do a reset. In the neutral zone. Here come the Bruins with some speed. There's 20. He's trying to walk through. 2 minutes left. Well done. Alex looks to send it up off the stick. Alex got it on his stick. He sends it up. It's across the blue line. Carter tries to settle it back down. We almost had puck for dinner right there, Jay.
That was close.
Puck sent all the way down. That was Manu. And we're going to get nice. Almost had a biscuit here.
I'm already missing my 2 front teeth.
Yeah.
But that wasn't from hockey. That was from softball.
I'm missing a bunch down here. So there we go.
I don't need any more gone.
It's the best of a hockey smile, right? You gotta earn it.
Oh, mine wasn't from hockey. Mine was. I wish it was. That would have been fun.
This could have been.
Oh yeah.
3:36. Here we go. 8-1. Boys are still out there battling. Puck is wanting control by the Bruins. 71. He walks in. Puck shot. That's near side miss. Far side. That's 13. Casey. They get it all the way out with a chip, and there'll be a reset in the neutral zone by Cherry Creek. At their blue line, they're 71, trying to get it all the way out. He's looking for help. He's carrying it through traffic, and he doesn't get it through. Across the blue line, they got to reset. Cherry Creek looking to bring it in again. It's just chipped in on those far side. That's picked up. Xander at 60. Looks like he hit 13. There's Casey looking for a man in the front, and he got bopped off the puck. Here they come the other side. They're 67, using big power. I'm sure that's a senior, by the way.
That is a big boy.
Trying to stuff it in.
Oh, and sneaks it in.
And he sneaks it off of Brooksy in there. So again, lots of learning, right? We always say you either win or you learn lessons. We're learning lots of lessons.
Learning lots.
We are learning lots. 2:30 on the board, 9-1. Still not quite sure what it teaches kids when you just run the score up. So if I'm at the coach at Cherry Creek, I guess I question, what are you teaching your kids? Here we go. They win the face-off. It's all the way back. Cherry Creek hits it up on that near side boards again. There's a good forecheck going on. Covered 61. That was Brady. Brady sends it around. There's 60 on the far side. That's Xander and Pierce. Rooney's out here on the wing, and he's looking to do some forechecking in the neutral zone. Puck's loose. A little bit of stick action, and Rooney comes out with it. He just chips it all the way down.
And he just got hit.
On the board.
And there's a penalty on that one.
Penalty, and I'm going to say that was head contact. So let's see what comes of that. And again, that was a cheap shot if I've seen one. He's getting 2, and
roughing, looks like.
So with 1:20 with a rolling clock, going to have the opportunity for power play. Face-off is deep in the zone. See if we can do anything. Cherry Creek wins the control. There's Mikey. He had control there for a second. Couldn't get it bobbled down. Mikey's walking in. He's still got it on the stick again. We're man up. Looking to get control of that puck. Back to Owen. Owen shot on. That's wide. Mikey looks to pitch it in and over. And the goalie does recover it, so we're going to get a face-off.
It's hard to push that goalie around when he's got 80 pounds on you.
7'1", and probably 275.
You ain't moving him off the puck.
I believe he's the largest child on the ice tonight, even towering over the referees. Face-off was one instead slapped in by Xander. They're given pursuit. Got a minute left in the power play, but 30 seconds left. Shot on and controlled. Goalie didn't have it. Now he does. Settles it down. 20 seconds. We're going to maybe get a face-off. And they're doing a slow change, so it's a slow walk. Face-off down. It was not one. Cherry Creek sends it around the other end. It's kept in there at the top by Carter. Carter unloads, sends it downrange, and it's going to be sent all the way down to Brooksy, who makes a bad save. And that's the buzzer. Your Wolves will go tap sticks, shake hands. Final score here, 9-1. And again, apologies, but we do not have the ability to get that. So we're going to let you watch them shake hands here from Big Bear on the South Rink. Bears go down to defeat 9-1. And it is another lesson to learn, right, DJ?
It is, and when you have teams that have been together for a while, they're going to have chemistry. We have, 14, 16 freshmen on this team?
Correct.
They haven't built that chemistry yet. Give it the end of the season, end of their senior year, they stay together, they're going to be that dominant team.
I truthfully look forward to year 2 and 3 with
Yes.
this core group because, again, as we build the program here with the Wolves, there'll be an opportunity for them to flourish playing together for that long. So,
Yes.
on behalf of PJ and Boomer signing off here from the unstable platform at Big Bear. Appreciate you listening. Appreciate you tuning in. And we're going to go off with the audio. And the boys
We'll be back
at Center Ice.
We'll be back tomorrow down in Ed Robinson.
Ed Robinson, if you have the ability, folks, tune in. That's a beautiful, beautiful facility.
Oh, amazing.
During intermission, PJ and I can walk the concourse. Maybe we'll give you a little look behind the scenes. PJ, thank you for your help, PJ.
As always,
we will leave you with a video. Good night, Wolves Nation.